All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy cousin, and I'm back, Jay. I'm back at it with a story, with another story time. So a few days ago, I posted a poll on what story you guys wanted to hear. So you guys voted, and that's what I chose. So let me tell y'all my why I hate bed bugs. Like I hated bugs in general just because of bed bugs. Me and my family had a history of bed bug experience is, and I clearly hated them. Like I got, like they were like terrifying. I hated those bugs. Let me tell y'all how my worst history with these things. My worst history with these things. The first time I was like around a little kid, I was living back in Gary, Indiana. Like I'm talking about like back when I was like in one of those apartments, one of those low end apartments. So it was me and my brother TJ, my my little brother. Back when we were both kids, we had separate beds. We had one room, two. We both had two beds of our own. He had his bed, I had mine. So we made enough money to move out. Like we were getting ready like to move out soon. You know, me and my brother, we had a lot of clothes just off me and him alone. So every night I always felt I always woke up, like scratchy and itchy. So I'm like, wait, what is happening? Why is all these bumps on me? When I was just a child. I wasn't in I wasn't in my teen years yet. So my mom found out when she researched my bed, and she found bed bugs in my bed. And I'm talking about she was so upset. So she had my step pops. He had We had to throw away a whole lot of clothes. So she wanted to make sure that none of the bed bugs followed us as we entered our new home. So all of our clothes got searched. We lost a whole lot of clothes. I'm talking about we found bed bugs in our shirts, our pants. We found eggs in our hats. We had a lot of snapbacks. Like we lost a whole lot of them. Like a lot of them just got thrown away. I'm talking about like we talking about like a whole closet full of clothes. We basically didn't have much. So after we threw away all of our clothes, we didn't take nothing with us. We left the beds, we had to get new furniture and everything. I'm talking about we left everything behind as we moved out. So that was my first time encounter was terrible. Here's the second time this happened. Now here's when it happened the second time. I was My mom had bed bugs. She found out in her room back when we moved to the new place. So she found out that there were bed bugs in her bed. So they had to tear down the bed that had the bed bugs in it, especially because it was one of the time when my baby brother Jonathan was around. So she broke down the bed. She locked the door and she had to call up. She had to call up my stepdad, telling her that they got bed bugs on their bed. And one thing that was terrible, like they had to sleep on it. They still had the bed. They just had to sleep on just the hard floor with the bed, pretty much like an air mattress. So a few months later, they get a new bed. Everything's cool. Everything has been settled down. Everything's cool. So the third time it happened to me again, but this time it wasn't over at my mom's house. It was over at my biological dad's house. It was when I was in and out of college, like I was transitioning. Like it was one of my my second year of college. I had to go back home to wait for the third year. Oh wait, no. I take that back. I take that back. I think it was around my third year. I think it was third year. My third year, like in college. Either because I visit them sometimes. Either I wait for the next semester. So I go kick it over my dad's house. I've been, chilling with him sometimes. So where I sleep downstairs where all my stepbrothers are at. Like I always share a room with my stepbrother because he had bunk beds. He's always sleeping on the bottom and I sleep on the top. Every time. So as I was just moving in my baggage, just staying there for a while until it was time for me to go back to college. So I was sleeping on the top bunk. And then I realized I was wake every night. I just sleep peacefully on the top bunk, and then every morning I wake up with bumps all on my arms. I'm waking up scratchy, like I'm feeling like I got like a rash. So I'm thinking, oh, it's only just a minor problem. It'll only just because it was around the summertime. 3 nights in a row, it's happening to me constantly. So I go up to my dad. One morning I wake up to my dad, I'm showing him that I'm scratching my biological dad. I'm showing him I got I'm itching and stuff. So he's looking like, why am I the only one that's bit up? I'm like my whole arms is lit up. So he grabs a knife. He follows me downstairs to where I sleep at the top bunk. He pokes the knife in it, and I just see bed bugs and the eggs all inside the bunk bed. So he goes, tells my stepmother what happened, that they got bed bugs. So we had to tear down the bunk beds. I I had to help him. Me, me, my biological dad and my stepbrothers, we had to tear down the bunk beds and we had to throw them out. So now I'm talking about this is like irritating me. Like I hate, man, everybody hates bugs, but these bed bugs were literally getting on my nerves. I'm talking about like we had to like get a new bed, so I had to sleep. So after I found out I had a bed, I was getting little bed bugs. I called my mom to come take me home, but before, so she came by, she picked me up. I had my bags with me, so I packed up my stuff and I went back home. But before I went home, she she and my stepdad had they searched me all up and down. Like they treated me like I was in a quarantine. Like before I could even step inside the house, they had me pinned on the wall. They were searching me like I was like they was the police. I'm talking about they spraying all my bags, they spraying me down, like they checking for bugs and stuff. Like they like the TSA. Like they searching all my bags. They searching me. I'm talking about like they searching me everywhere. They making sure that I don't bring none of that stuff home again. So they checked me. They told me hop in the shower and then throw away the clothes that you got on your back. So I did that. I hop in the shower, throw away the clothes, and yeah, that was it. I I don't know what's up. Me and my family had a huge bed bug problem. It was like it's been going on for years. Like from as a child all the way to all the way as a young adult, bouncing in and out of college. But yeah, fam, I hated bugs. I hated these bed bugs with a passion. Every time I just see a normal bug, I just get irritated. I'm like, fam, these flies are getting on my. I never want to see another bug again. But yeah, that's it for my story time, y'all. That's it. That that's all. That's it for my story time. I've had a terrible history with bed bugs. But in the meantime, but yeah, that's it for this story time. But yeah, never again. We haven't had no bug problem over like 5 years, like over a few years. But yeah, that's it for the story time today. I hope you guys like me showing y'all, telling y'all this. I know it's a very personal problem, but I hope you guys like it. Hope you guys enjoy what I had to say. And I might stream around Tuesday. But in the meantime, you all have a good night. Be safe and keep God. Because at the end of the day, He is your mod. I love y'all. Make sure y'all leave a like and subscribe. I love y'all. Peace.